me is love. Love your children. Love your grandchildren. Love your great-grandchildren.
Hey, it's being a good mother to your children and raising them as well as you can possibly do, you know.
It's Teresa. Mother to me is such a strong word. It has different meanings and different definition for the word of mother. Mother to me is when you give your all to raise kids. There's a selected few that he chooses to be mothers. And a mother is a mother that loves beyond love. They're there 24/7 for their child. They understand, they listen to their child. It's about helping their child grow into being a human being, being a child, or being a better person than the mother was or is. It's about giving you your love, your support, your understanding. It's about mother. I can go on about what a mother can be and what a mother is supposed to be. Because a mother, you got to understand. And like I said, it's a God-given. And when you become a mother, that is the proudest day of your life. The proudest day of your life. And you immediately thank God for bringing you this healthy child. And you just want to just love that child. And a lot of people don't realize that. They think giving birth to a child make them a mother. That is not true. That definitely is not true. If you're not there for that child, if that child wake up screaming at night and you're not there, if that child hurt itself or scrape its knee or not doing well in school and you're not there to support that child, I don't consider you a mother. To be honest with me, yeah, I don't consider that a mother. A mother to me, in my vision, a mother is a supporter. She is a supporter. She's your provider. She is there to teach you the way of life. And most important, she needs to instill God in you. You know, you need to start them out with God. Thank Jesus every morning. Because without doing that, and instilling God into their life, like a mother is supposed to be, because the Bible states, you teach a child about me. Word in a very strong term. And a lot of people use that word loosely. And I say very loosely. Just because you give birth to a child doesn't make you a mother. A mother is when they give birth to a child and they're there for a child. They see to that child upbringing.
Miss Hamilton, mother to me means someone who's there in the middle of the night when the child is streaming, someone who takes it to the doctor, who can remember their first birthday, their graduation, so on and so
on. Yes, I do. My baby daughter, she abused drugs before I even knew she was abusing drugs. Then when I found out, you know, I tried to help her and get help, which I did. I did all of this. And she did, it's no help. She don't want any help. I had her in rehab about 3 times. She just wants to stay on drugs, and Lord has hurt me to my heart for my child to be on drugs. And then I raised her children. I raised 4 of her children. Then I helped raise the rest of them.
I know several of them that abuse drugs, but I also know that out of the several mothers that I know, you knew from being an adult that they are personally on drugs, but from their kids, you would never know. Because they are working mothers. They go home, they provide for their kids. They see about their kids, they make sure they get their homework out. Their resident is clean, the kids are clean. And then you got some mothers that shows no interest in that child or their kids because they're so busy trying to find the next piece. So it's a difference between mothers on drugs and mothers on drugs. And when I said it, I said, as I explained just a few minutes ago, you have mothers that going to give their 100% to their kids. Regardless of what they're going through, they're going to provide for their kids. But then you got mothers that absolutely say, I'm a mother. And that's it. Sister, believe it or not, which is my mother baby, and she's on drugs. She's been on drugs for quite many years.
They're not all addicted to the same thing. Mostly all of them have different vices. Some may be addicted to beer or hard alcohol. Some may be addicted to pills such as ecstasy or maybe even cocaine, powder form.
It's hard. It's hard because I think about her every day. And I think about the little children, what they went through with.
I don't really call it a relationship, I don't think it's a bad one. I mean, I know she's my mother. She knows I'm her daughter. I mean, we speak. We don't normally see each other on a regular basis. We don't speak on regular terms like daily or anything. Bad because I always wondered what it'd be like to be raised by my actual mother. Once you find out this, that, and the other, and this person isn't really your mother, and you have all these other sisters and brothers, you kind of wish that you could all be raised in the same household, not to say as the Brady Bunch, but to just grow up around all your sisters and brothers in the same household with your mom.
Her children, her sisters and her brother, and she had the worst effect on her mother.
Well, it really haven't affected me, but I did raise one of her kids from a baby.
It's affected it in a major way. What I can honestly say is if my mother didn't teach me anything, she taught me what not to do. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that I wouldn't do for my children. I want nothing more than to be there. I have to be there. I can't not be there. I won't let anything stop me from being there. Christmases, birthdays, I don't want to miss stuff like that. I always want to be there.
It was just that she was a young mother and she didn't have time for those kids, especially a newborn and a 2-year-old. That was hindering her lifestyle. You're getting phone calls at night and you wondering, people telling you, these kids are over here, they dirty, they filthy, and it's a newborn baby that's a 1 month old. I'm like, oh my God. I said, well, okay, tell me where you are and I'll be there. So I got to call my mom and wake her up. She's got to come pick me up and take me to these people's residence to get these kids. And getting these kids and getting them home and getting them a bath and getting mine back to bed, it was just best that I took charge of these kids because at the rate she was going and the rate these kids was being left here and there, I felt that they would be better off with me. They would have a better life, a better home. And I, without a doubt, would know where they'd be at.
If I had to do it over again, I wouldn't change. I would do the same thing that I did the first time.
Yes, I would. I don't think I would take anybody else's children in.
I wouldn't do anything different because if I wouldn't have reached out and took those kids in, I don't know where they might have been to this day. I don't know what could have possibly happened to them. And me being the person I am, I'm a very caring person, I'm a loving person, it would rest and take a toll on me, knowing that I had within my grip to take them in, to make them better kids, to be a good mother to them.